Welcome to Expedite Aviation English. Today's lesson, the top 3 reasons for approach delays, focuses on the ICAO language descriptor fluency. Fluency refers to being fluid, speaking smoothly without delays, gaps, or interruptions in your speech. In providing ICAO language proficiency, fluency means being able to express an idea easily and completely. It really shows the difference between someone who can think quickly and effectively versus someone who freezes up and doesn't know what to do. In this lesson, we will look at the sample question that we've been looking at every day this week. Then, I'll help you to strategically formulate a response that shows fluency. You can use this strategy to create simple sample test questions for yourself about other non-routine situations as you're preparing for your test of English proficiency. So I'm going to offer you a mnemonic device. In other words, I'm going to offer you a phrase that is going to help you remember what to do when you get in this type of situation. With this phrase, you'll be able to remember the 4 steps that I'm going to tell you to use. And here's the phrase I want you to remember. I offer important decisions. So, there are 4 steps in this process. The first step, I, stands for identify, as in identify the question. What is the question that we've been looking at all throughout this week? What are some of the reasons for approach delays? What are some of the reasons for approach delays? In other words, what are the main reasons? So far, we've identified 3 main reasons that we will use for the purpose of this lesson. 1, traffic. 2, weather. 3, an emergency situation of some sort. Now let's talk about the second step. Remember our phrase? I offer important decisions. Offer. For this step, we are going to offer examples. So, what are some examples of traffic delays that involved just traffic? Well, you could have a lot of traffic on the ground or a lot of traffic in the air. Remember our phrase? I offer important decisions. Important. For traffic, are there any important things to know about delays caused by traffic? Are there any emergencies? Well, just because there's a traffic delay on the ground or in the air, not really. If you're delayed because of traffic, you do not necessarily have a dangerous situation. Our last step, I offer important decisions. Our last step is decisions, specifically the decision-making process. We're going to think about the decision-making factors that are involved in each situation we've gone through. This step is really key in determining if the listener and speaker clearly understand the situation and can verbalize that understanding to prove ICAO English language proficiency. Let's look at the first situation, traffic. As we said, traffic isn't necessarily an emergency yet. However, you might have to think about diverting because of fuel, or simply the scheduling conflicts created by the delay. So, let's see how you can do now. I'm going to ask the question again while showing you the phrase to remember. I offer important decisions. And you are going to practice speaking. Record yourself and see how you do. If you're interested in seeing the rest of this lesson for free, please visit expeditelevel4.com to sign up for our newsletter, and we will give you access to the video. Now, If you'd like some help with your aviation English and don't want to study alone, sign up for a flying solo class where you can email us your homework after you take a lesson much like this one is. We will correct it for you and help you to understand your mistakes. We also offer these type of classes where you can do the lessons with an instructor and get that valuable feedback right away, so you don't have to wait for an email to get your corrections. If you're going to take an ICAO test, look for request hire courses for beginners, expedite level 4 if you are a minimum of ICAO level 3. If you're already ICAO level 4, we recommend 5x5 classes. If you prefer help with your pilot ATC communications or radio telephony, choose the Cleared to Communicate family of classes. See you tomorrow with part 6 of the lesson that you created, the top 3 reasons for approach delays. We'll be focusing on the ICAO language descriptor pronunciation. Remember to hop over to Facebook at Expedite Aviation English or our YouTube channel, Expedite Level 4. Thanks so much for watching.